for Mildred Gaddis, how do you do that when you've got a myriad of things that are changing the species?
Because listen,
you got more females becoming more masculine, and you got more males becoming more feminine.
Let me just tell you this. That's another discussion, and it's one we can have, and I'm not afraid to have it. Although most folk are afraid to have it, they won't have it. You got ministers in pulpits who refuse to have it. But I'm not afraid to have that discussion. But that discussion doesn't have anything to do with the one we have right now. You pick up your book. You pick up your buckets where you are. I forgot which one of our great leaders in the past said it. And never ever be satisfied. Never be satisfied. Get to work. There's enough for all of us to do. And men have got to start saying, I'm not afraid of my people, and I'm not afraid to be a man. And we can turn this thing around. Our problem is we have not had that level of commitment. We've got black pastors in this town who have stood on principle and truth, and you've got folk downtown trying to intimidate them and retaliating against them. That's an untold story in this city. Who won't go along with the okie doke. So I'm saying that we can do this. We have the power. We have the capacity to do it. The question is, do we have the will? That's the only question. Do we have the will? Do we have the will? For a 16-year-old to think, it's okay to pull that crap that they pulled out there today? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's all I'm saying. Listen, I only have a few more minutes, so we're going to let some other folk weigh in on what you had to say. Thanks, Steve. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. Hi, Bernice.
Hi, Mildred.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, you are really on you're on top of it, baby. You are on top of it, Mildred. Don't you ever stop. You're on top of it. If we had 15 more like you, we would not have the problem. You're on top of it. And I tell you, I'm sick of it too. I'm like you. I'm just sick of it. But the truth is the truth. You can't change the truth. This problem we got is most of it is our problem. What would they have done if they had just come out of slavery? You get tired of it. And I can understand you having to listen to it all the time on that radio.
Oh, Bernie.
Believe me when I tell you, honey. Believe me when I tell you. You preaching to the choir when you preaching to me. But honey, don't give up. Don't give up. Mildred, it's gonna get better. It's got, and like you said, the pulpit, it's bad. It's bad because that shouldn't be your job. That should be their job. But you keep on doing it, honey. I'm singing with you. Okay. Take care.
All right, Bernie. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Jackie.
Yeah. Mildred, how you doing today?
I'm great, thanks.
That's good. Listen, I don't usually call the shows and get on these talk shows about things, but I just want to say this. I listened to the guy earlier. Now, it's not the posting. It's not Chief Craig. It's the surrounding department. You have situations in Detroit where you put in documentation for different things that's going on in the city, and the department is not doing their job. Now, Chief Craig may not know about it, because we all know when people are in departments, they basically work in their own little system without the boss knowing it.
Okay, Jackie, here's what we're talking about, and I don't have a clue of what you're talking about. Here's what we're talking about. Steve was talking about how do we get our communities right-sized up again. This is a cultural thing. Mm-hmm. It's family business. We're not talking about city departments or any of that kind of stuff. We're talking about what exists within our community to make a 16-year-old think that he can go into a gas station and grab a senior citizen, put a gun to his head, hold him hostage, go into CVS and rob some folk and hold them hostage. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about this pathology that is existing within the black community in this city. We're not talking about other cities because every city has its issues. How do you get it done right in Detroit? How do you change the dynamic here? That's what we're talking about. We don't care about the politics. Right now, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We're losing babies. We've got stupid black adults who are leaving guns unlocked, and innocent black babies are being murdered. That's what we're talking about.
Well, that's understood, but you have to have some kind of structure and system. With the system being dysfunctional.
Okay, Jackie, you know what? I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to let you go because I don't give a care about a system. What I care about is the fact that our community is dying, that we don't have the leadership within our community that we need to have, that we're losing black children. We've got black senior citizens who are being murdered on the street by young black people. That's what I care about right now. And I mean no disrespect, but I don't have time for anything else. I don't have time for anything else. 16-year-old black boys ought to have their behinds in schools. Why weren't they in school today instead of out there robbing and kidnapping people? That's what I want to talk about. Ray and Brighton, you're on the air.
Yeah, Mildred. You know what I see? And that is hopelessness. And this is where most of my people are.